Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. So, most of you know that I've been doing like a Bateater series recently, like in the last month and a half, like that. And I've been trying different DPS champions in it, like obviously showing most of the common ones. I already have one with Ninja, I have one with Fane, Ragnar, Jintoro, Dracomorph. So now I'm trying to go and I was trying to build, see what other people we could use in this. And today I'm in my good friend Orchop's account. Thank you very much for letting me your account, my friend. He was like, well, I want to help you out. I want to try and give you something to work on. And he remembered I mentioned, let's try and do a Bateater with Anax. So he remembered that I mentioned that I wanted to do clan boss with Anax. And he was like, yeah, you know what? You helped me a lot. Let me help you out and build. He built an Anax for me. He is fully mastered and fully booked. So, starting with the basics, in case you people just came to see this video first and haven't seen any other of the Bateaters, you do not know what the whole principle is. The Bateater comp is basically having two man-eaters, a seeker, hence the bat, because he looks like a bat, I guess. The two, like I said, so seeker, two man-eaters, Painkeeper, and then a DPS champion. The way that these champions are usually built, or you have the one man-eater going faster, a second man-eater going slower, a seeker that goes like in between, Painkeeper being the like fourth slowest, and then your DPS being the slowest, obviously. So let me first start showing you the masteries that you want on this type of comp. The masteries, this is the mastery that you want for every single champion in there. You want to go from the offense tree, crit rate, crit damage, lifesteal. Then come down to War Master, because this is going to be a lot of damage. Then Grim Resolve here, because obviously you're going to lose lots of HP. Then the other important mastery in here is the Retribution one. This one basically gives you a 50-50 chance every time you lose 25% HP to counterattack, and whenever you counterattack, guess what happens? You have a chance to do a War Master proc again, which does a lot of damage, and at the same time through that War Master heal back up. That's why this team is so good, because not only does it go 2-to-1 ratio, but you're always unkillable. You lose that HP, but you still have the chance, that chance to proc the Retribution and counterattack, therefore getting extra damage. So these masteries are on every single champion in here, as you see, like at least the core of them. Everything else, like apart from, like I said, crit rate, crit damage, lifesteal, and everything that's on the left side plus Retribution, everything else you can do whatever. As long as you don't go the support chain, you don't get stuff that gives you turn meter like Arcane Celerity or Rapid Response, you're fine. Also, Cycle of Magic, avoid this on champions like on all the four core champions, Man-Eater, Seeker, and Painkeeper, because this one can grant you a refresh when you do not want it, and it can take your tune out of sync. You can take it on your DPS, but you do not want that. You want to take the defense route, so you have the Retribution proc, which gives you a lot more damage. That's honestly, having the Retribution is at least 2-3 million as a minimum for every single champion. So the way this the Bateater comp with Anax works is a little bit different because of Anax's passive. Like, his kit is really good because he brings decreased defense on the A1, poisons and decreased accuracy. Decreased accuracy we don't care, but poisons on the A2, and then weaken on his A3. These are all really good masteries to have for the Bateater. But the only tricky thing with him is his passive. So his passive effect, every time he loses HP, he places increased defense for 75%, increased attack for when he goes under 50%, and then when he gets to 10%, he gets an extra turn. That can screw it a little bit over because of the turn meter ticks. So when he gets that extra turn, he might not be at full turn meter, he just pushes himself forward. So that can make it difficult. But I have been looking, obviously, to try and find the right combination, and I'm gonna link this in the description. I took it from the Bateater comp. So if you look here at the Deadwood Jedi's website, I'm gonna post a link to the Bateater comp from here. He actually has here mentioned the Anax variant, where you have the fast man-eater, seeker, and slow man-eater, and Painkeeper, like all the supports around being faster. So these are gonna be the speeds. I'm gonna also write the speeds in the description of the video. And basically, if you change all of those speeds, you can still have Anax to have roughly the same speed, which is 220, 221, 218 even, I've seen. So it makes it a little bit easier, and that way you don't have to worry that this team will go out of sync. So the way that I've done this, for example, is I just jumped in in Orchops's account, and I just changed, like tweaked a little few bits of gear because I didn't want to do a whole rebuild because he already was running a Bateater with Ragnar. So I tried to be as efficient as possible, just change a few bits, and I just run it to see how it goes. So I'm gonna play the video of the run for you guys to see how it actually goes. Then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you the preset that you need to use and everybody's build speeds, what crit rate and what they have. So see you in a sec, guys. And we are back. So look at this, guys, 69.65 million. It was a strong affinity for Anax, but it was the wrong affinity for Seeker. So, like I said, because I only tweaked a little bit of the builds here, I didn't like fully rebuild all of the champions, this team can actually be an easy one key as well. Because of Anax's kit, he basically makes everybody else do more damage as well. One of the things that, there's lots of things you can improve in here, but let's look at the damage. So, Anax 29.4, Seeker 10.2 million, Painkeeper 8.6, Fast, I guess this is the slow man eater actually, 12.5 million, and the fast man eater 8.7 million. So like I said, these damages can easily squeeze out another 5 million out of them, because let's have a look at the champions now. Like I mentioned, we have Painkeeper and Toxic set. With Anax and with the amount of turns that he takes, because he has his poisons placed for 3 turns on a 3-turn cooldown, and he's weakened again on a 3-turn cooldown, he comes back to them extremely fast. So we can drop the Toxic set from Painkeeper. You don't need a Toxic set because Anax will keep the debuff bar full most of the time. And honestly, by having Painkeeper have the Toxic, sometimes maybe Painkeeper blocks Anax's decreased defense, which is on the A1, which is not so good. You want that decreased defense to do more damage on the War Master procs. At the same time, the Fast Man Eater, his Fast Man Eater is normally in a Toxic set. Again, I just randomly changed the piece. I just put another glove on him just so we can hit those speeds and have the same crit rate. So for example, Fast Man Eater 277, he used to be 267, the crit damage is pretty low, attack could be better. Then the slow Maneater, again, slow Maneater we changed a bit, same thing, but this Maneater can work in the other one as well. So this one's 247 speed. On the website it says that it needs to be a minimum of 245.24 true speed. Well, let's say 245, 246. This one worked. So pretty decent damage stats. Then Seeker again needs to be faster, 254, 100% crit rate. Again, for Seeker, this crit damage could be a lot higher. Again, for Seeker, I just changed 2 pieces. I didn't want to redo the whole build, so we can squeeze more damage out of here. Anax, the good thing is he can still be in Relentless. For Anax, guess what? Same thing. For Anax, I just took all of the gear from Ragnar and put it onto Anax. But guess what? Anax has higher attack than Ragnar, so we could totally rebuild him and make this an easy 1 kill, like I mentioned. He's 220 speed, 100% crit rate. Accuracy needs to be a bit higher because this one's a bit tricky. If he doesn't have, like, if he's not 230, 250, he's not gonna land all of his debuffs. So this could be improved more, like with a few glyphs on this one, which is actually an insane amulet, or like some glyphs on the other pieces. This could be sorted for Anax. And then Painkeeper, the funny thing about Painkeeper was I prepared the banner for him to give him that extra 5 speed. I forgot to put it on, and it still worked at 240 speed for Painkeeper, which was interesting. So try it with 240, see if it works for you. If not, take him to 245. I was gonna write it. I was gonna put the banner, like I said, I prepared it, but I forgot. And same thing, look at this. Painkeeper's damage is pretty low because of the toxic set, which we do not need. We can squeeze some more damage out of this. But yeah, this is the team overall, guys. So I honestly believe that Anax maybe he's a little bit underrated as a DPS champion for the Bateater. I mean, obviously there's better ones out there, but if you do not have the usual ones, just use an Anax. He's a good champion. You can use him. His kit can be really good for faction wars as well. Like when you want to deal with that boss there, he can bring you weaken, poisons, decrease defense. He can be a really good boss slayer after all. So build him. If you have him, you have everything for the Bateater. Build Anax, get him in your Bateater team, and trust me, you're not gonna regret it. But this will be it for the video, guys, today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye. And I'm back for a second because I forgot to show you the preset, guys, which is the usual presets, but I still want to show you. Hopefully it works. Do not want to buy him a key. Let's have a look. If we go somewhere else. If you go to dungeons, the teams might still be safe because of the AIs. So basically, the presets are usually pretty simple and similar. Oh, okay, perfect. We have it here. So preset, Anax, nothing. Seeker, nothing. Painkeeper, A3 and A2 as priorities. Slow Maneater, priority A1, priority A2. A2 does more damage and they do not like to use it sometimes. They want to do A1 for decreased defense, but open with A2. Fast Maneater, priority A1, priority A2. That's it. So you just need to have these two to have set as priorities, and then from there you just click start, it's full auto, and you know, you go and grab yourself a cup of tea, have lunch, come back, and the key is gonna be done. But this is gonna be the end this time around, guys. So see ya, bye.